Good morning. Starting off day 78 at the home of Kent and Carrie. Great stay last night. Gonna get some breakfast and put me back on the trail. Looking forward to it. All right, 981.1. There's Kent in his Bronco. Many thanks to him. Let's get to hiking. 9:05. Going underneath Interstate 66. There's the white blaze. All right, getting off the road. Now we're coming into some work zone type thing. All right, that's a nice looking sign. Parking lot is temporarily closed. Going over the creek. Mile 982, and just a wonderful start to the morning. Nice temperatures. Going through some honeysuckle right now, and the smell, again, is intoxicating, just like the wild azaleas. So, going to be a relatively short day today. Why not? Well, I'm meeting my senior hiking advisor, H, in Harper's Ferry on the 5th. So, target the rally point. Looking forward to him providing unsolicited feedback on gear, hiking style, equipment, clothing, everything. All feedback is good feedback. Couple things. Something to watch out for. I and the folks in Warrior Expedition and just about every other person on the Appalachian Trail uses Far Out for their navigation guide, and I use it for counting off my mile markers. Well, one of the Warrior Expedition supporters was using a different app. I think it was provided by ATC, some GIS enabled map, and his mile markers were off by like 10 miles. So if you're talking mile markers, make sure you're using the right app or similar app. It's like, how much do you weigh? Well, yesterday I weighed it at 89.5. That's kilograms. So pay attention to those details. Another thing, just kind of a general update with all the warriors out here. You know, as we get farther north, everybody's hiking at their own pace, has their own needs, and so I hiked with Cobra 37 for effectively 700 miles. He went to see his wife graduate nursing school, so he's now maybe 75 miles behind. And I hiked with Trog for a while, but he took a couple days off. And then also at the beginning hiked with Broccoli, Frodo, and Basco. Broccoli and Basco are still on. Frodo had to get off. So of technically the 10 in my group that had been identified as starters, 8 actually started the trail. 6 made it through day 4, and now we have 5. So many reasons why people have to get off the trail. Hopefully everybody else can make it. Mile 983, it's 10 o'clock, 2 miles by 10. Mile 984. Mile 985. Mile 986. Mile 987. Mile 988. Mile 989. And awesome trail conditions. Recently cut. Mile 990. 90. Made it into Sky Meadows State Park, and Virginia State Park System's got their little trail difficulty level. So the AT is rated green, Old Trail Blue. And at least they kept the white blaze. They have a mileage sign up here. Ashby Gap, 2.9 miles. Rod Hollow Shelter, 6.6. And Harper's Ferry, 32.8. The notional halfway point. Sky Meadow State Park. Mile 991. Mile 992. Coming up on the US 50 crossing, Liberty Hill Lane, 70 yards. That's the parking place on US 50 heading east. I'm gonna get up to the area to cross and get picked up at parking lot on US 50 heading west. This is a major US route. And hopefully I don't have to play Frogger. Coffee, donuts, ice cream, produce. Half mile on the right. Mountain Gap Market. Understand that if you're a thru hiker, you get a free donut. Why not? Mountain Gap Market it is. Made the call. Half-gallon chocolate milk. All right, I'm at Mountain Gap Market. I got the chocolate milk, and shades and hats are going to help me drink it.
That's right. So
okay. And Shades said he saw me on YouTube a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Crazy. All right, great stop. Shared some chocolate milk with those gentlemen. Now to get picked up. There's those ultra lightweight hikers again. Now we gotta wait for a break in the traffic, playing Frogger here. All right, I don't see anybody. Run, 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 run. White blaze. Gotta wait for the traffic to break. At least from this point, the sight distance is a little bit better. And we're good. Run, 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 run. All right. US 50. So US 50 goes from Ocean City, Maryland to Sacramento, California. And in both termini, there's a sign saying 3,073 miles. I guess that's highway humor. I drove US 50 across Nevada, the loneliest road. I remember signs stating, next service, 50 miles, no self-service. Fortunately, I had my Garmin with me. But also, you know, US 50 goes through Northern Virginia, and I lived in El Dorado Hills for a little over a year, and US 50 was about a mile away from us. Interesting. I think I got a picture of that sign. Mile 993. All right, getting off the trail. Mile 993 to the parking lot. Finishing up the hiking for today. 11.9 miles, started at 9, a little after 9, finished at 2:20. To take a little detour over at the store. That was a cool vibe there. Talked to those two other hikers, shared the chocolate milk with them, and hiked another quarter mile to get to the parking area. So I'm gonna get picked up by a gentleman named Patrick with Sky Meadows State Park and spend the night there. So maybe I'll show some things about the park. All right. That would be called a snake in the grass. Staying at Sky Meadows State Park. That is Ashby Gap, where I came and got picked up. Kind of an operating farm, but also State Park, managed by Virginia Department of Conservation Recreation. It's known for its dark sky, despite the automobile traffic. So this old house here is converted into a bunkhouse, and that's where I'm staying tonight. It's got bunks, kitchen sink, laundry, but no Wi-Fi and no cell signal, so first world problems. But I do need to go through a number of my photos and clips and go on a diet, because despite me having a terabyte of memory on this phone, I'm bumping up against the maximum. So got to make some decisions, ask the question, does this photo bring me joy? Closing out day 78 on the Appalachian Trail. Great day. Staying at Sky Meadows, just 12 miles, cruisy trail. Gonna hit the trail tomorrow and start on the roller coaster. And then looking forward to meeting up with a couple of my brotherettes. That's VMI vernacular for classmates. Mile marker signing out.